Okay, one more dynamic attack that's fairly common is when somebody gets a hold of your shirt and starts pressing you backwards to slam you against the wall, push you off something, push you into something. So I've got to learn how to handle this in motion. We've looked at some static arrangements, but now step back a couple of steps. As he comes into me, he's going to push me clear to a wall, and I'm back on my heels. I'm going to have a hard time getting my hips under me very fast. Remember our principle of diverting energy. If he grabs and his full energy is pushing straight forward, I'm not going to have the time to move in this plane. I have to move in another plane in order to defend myself against somebody who's twice as big and twice as strong as I am. So the principle of if he's pushing here, I want to divert the energy in another direction. Now what I've done here is simply apply the wrist lock. As he's pushing, I don't fight him, I'm just ducking under the arm. But at the same time, I'm grabbing that wrist. And remember from the fundamentals, you grab the hypothenar eminence, go under the arm, you've got a nice little wrist lock. And that's what we're going to apply here. So as he starts pushing, I don't fight, I just go straight under. Now I've got this wrist lock. He's compliant right now. Once you get him up on his toes, you're in a position to bring him down, plant him on the ground. Now I've got an extended wrist lock from basically the same position we were in a minute ago. But this time, I'm bending the fingers backwards. Once he's compliant, same trick as before, I'm simply going to walk around his head, drop the knee, we're back in a cuffing position again. This fight's where we want it to go. Let's take a look at it from another angle. As he pushes, I'm going to duck under the arm. There's my wrist lock. Now, with this wrist lock in, I'm going to kick this leg out from under him, bring him down, but I keep the wrist lock. Switch hands, and I'm pushing up hard here. Walk around his head with the wrist lock still in. Knees in, give me the hand. Fight's over. Let's look again. I'm going to take this a little bit slower, and let's see, I'll attack this arm. So as he comes in real slow motion, as he pushes, I'm not going to fall backwards. I'm going to let my butt come out the back and fall between his arms. As I do, I'm lifting up on this joint, and this fight is under my control right now. Once this joint locks in and he's up on his toes, I'm going to take this leg out from under him and bring him down soft. You don't want to go to core over this. A little pressure up, the knees in. He's very cooperative. Walk around his head, keep the pressure on the wrist, drop the knees, give me the hand. Okay, same thing from another angle. I think we'll go straight on to the camera. So as he's coming in, push, duck under, there's my joint lock. He's on his toes, kick the leg, bring him down. Pull up on the joint, tap comes quick. You can change your grip, step around, keep the pressure on that wrist, drop your knees, give me the hand. Just like that. It's got some complex moves in it, so I'm going to take one more look at some of the body dynamics in the process. As he pushes, if I just let him push my upper body away, I'm either going to fall down or wind up back on my heels with him in control. What I have to keep in mind is as he pushes, I drop my butt out to counter what he's doing. I don't try to push with my chest. So step back again. As he pushes now, the butt dropping out, and then that nice little standing leg thread, he's still got a hold of my shirt. There's the pressure on the wrist. There's the takedown. Pressure on the wrist. Drop the knee. He's still cooperating. Walk around his head. Pressure on the wrist. Drop the knees. Give me the other hand. Give me the other hand. And one little fun thing here is if you squeeze the fingertips together, you get even more cooperation. Okay, some complex moves there. Study it. Work with your partners. Get a feel for the momentum of they're pushing you, and instead of resisting or letting them push you back, you're going to drop out in the middle, duck under, and take the lock using your entire body to fight against that poor little wrist.